Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm the caffeinated mechanic Riley. You're watching Caffeine in Cars, and on today's video we're going to be putting some parts onto Project Mom Car for the first time. Today we're going to throw some lowered springs on it to give it a lowered ride height and some better handling. We're going to start up here at the front because the front's going to be a little more difficult and I want to get it out of the way to start with. So we're going to jack up the car, get these front two tires off, and start trying to pull out the coilovers that are on the front of this car. Now that we got the car up in the air and safely on jack stands, we're going to start by removing this front tire. Alrighty, so we're about to pull this wheel off. Once this wheel is off, we're going to pull this coilover out. So it looks like to get this coilover out, we're going to need to pop off a couple of these lines from the bracket tree that holds this on, this line to the brake and this line to for the ABS sensor, and then the nut and bolt for the link for our front sway bar, and then the main hardware bolt down here to hold the bottom in. Once we get the bottom out, there will be a couple at the top that we'll have to pull out, and then this should come right out. Alrighty, so we're about to start taking apart. One second. Alrighty, so we're about to start removing this shock. As you can see, I'm doing the brakes at the same time. There'll be two separate videos, but I'm doing it at the same time since I'm already in here. So I have the brake out of the way currently right now, and we're gonna take this front coilover out. Got this line unhooked. We're gonna pop off this one real fast. There we go. Pop that off real fast, so that's free. And then we're going to start. Got parts and brakes and everything are all over the place. Alrighty, so we're gonna start by removing this lower one down here. This one right here, this lower one, and then we're gonna tackle this one up here. So let's get to it. Yep, right here. That was out. What a force on it. We did it first. There we go. Pull this all the way out. Get as much of it trying to come out. There we go. Lower one out. Over here. Okay, now, let's see if we get this front one come out. Roll it. Alright, so this one might be. Yeah. Alright, so this one needs an Allen key and a regular wrench. That's definitely not the right size. So let me go find the right Allen key for that and we'll get that off. Alrighty, let's see if these fit. Nope, that's still too big. There we go. And you should be able to come in here and just. Ow! Don't get your hand stuck on that. It freaking hurts. There we go. Use that little cover there to hold that while we get this to come free. Oh. I know it's just time that's stuff. Alrighty, so we got this bolt power the nut off this capture bolt with the Allen key, so we should be able to just push, drop that plate, and then push the sway bar link right out of its spot, and it should be good to go. So now all we got to do is get it disconnected down here from the steering spindle so we can pull this shock tower out. So I went and disconnected the bolt from the top of the shock, releasing it from its hold up there. Now we're going to try and get this one side of this spring compressor on here. These are the springs we're going to be putting on the car. It's a set of Eibach. It's their Pro Kit for the Volvo, and it comes with 2 front and 2 rear springs, and then I also got their adjustable rear camber setup. These springs should lower about 30 millimeters or about an inch to give it a nice lowered stance, plus the benefits of stiffer springs for turning and handling. Alrighty guys, here we have our new spring to go with our old shock. We got our bump stop, we got our hardware, so let's get this in there. so it is day 2 of this project. We have the front driver spring in with the old shock, good to go, all buttoned up. I got the bolt, the singular shock bolt at the tops all tightened up. We have this, the sway bar has been torqued on, and then the lower bolt that holds this in has been torqued on. So this is good to go. Now I just need to take it and repeat on the other side, and then I'll show you guys when we start doing the back. Okay, so with the back of the car jacked up, we can start getting ready to pull these rear springs out here. So where we're gonna start by taking off the 2 points to where the sway bar connects. And once we do that, then we're gonna take those 2 out right there. These are gonna swing down out of the way, and these will just pop right out. So let's get started. Alrighty, so there we go. The new springs are in. Everything's reconnected and torqued down. So now we'll get them off the jack stands and we'll see how it finally looks with all the corners lowered. And there we go, guys. Project Mom Car has officially been lowered all the way around. Now the rear still needs some time to settle, but the front has completed settling, and just look at this. Look at the fitment that we have now. We got just enough to get almost my hand in here, and then we're still a little tall back here, but it's settling good, and we're definitely dropped at least an inch in the rear already without it settling. So it's looking good. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I will see you next time working on Project Mom Car once again.